Hey folks, Julie the Dream Witch here. Let's talk about hypersigils. Okay, to start off with, what is a hypersigil? So a hypersigil is basically magically infused art. It's a magical tool that uses symbol that's infused with sensation and magic in order to create a specific outcome. So it's a spell. So what's an example of a hypersigil? I'm so glad you asked. Your dream house is a great example of a hypersigil. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the reel that I posted yesterday about dream houses. So we already know that one of the ways to look at a house in a dream, in a sleeping dream, is as a reflection of your psyche. And that makes sense, right? Because most of us absolutely make our home a reflection of who we are. From the art that we hang on the walls, to the furniture that we choose, to how messy or tidy it is, or how full it is with stuff, or how minimalist it is. I've definitely found myself, maybe you have too, living in a home that doesn't quite reflect my best life, right? It doesn't reflect who I really want to be or the full expression of myself. And there's so many reasons for this. Sometimes we have to compromise because we live with other people. Sometimes we have these ingrained patterns that don't allow us to paint crazy colors on the wall. Sometimes we have restrictions, like we live in a rental or an apartment where we can't do what we completely want to do. But your imagination gets to play with the idea of your dream house. Now, this fantasy of your dream house in and of itself isn't a powerful, magical hypersigil, but it does have some power because after all, when we fantasize about our dream house, we are inspired sometimes to make some surface changes. Maybe we paint a wall, or maybe we bring in plants, or maybe we remodel the kitchen. Or maybe we choose different furniture or things to have that we do have control over. But to make your dream house a hypersigil, you want to be very aware of the sensations of this fantasy dream house. So going in, spending a little bit of time, going back into this dream house and really noticing, what are your sensations? What do you see? Definitely. What do you feel? What's the temperature? What colors do you see? What do you hear? What do you smell? What do you taste? And how do you feel in your body when you're in this environment? So once you make your dream house very sensational for you, that means you infuse it with your five senses reality, you charge that symbol with magic and it makes it a hypersigil. And so from there, you start to ask for guidance and help in getting from where you are now to your dream house, which is the symbol for the person that you are in this dream house. It is the symbol for this external expression of this psyche that you are creating, that you are conjuring. So this is exactly what we're doing in my upcoming workshop, Dream House. It's a magical blueprint for your best life, and I'll walk you through it step by step. We'll go through it, and you'll leave with a hypersigil for your best life, and you'll leave with concrete actions that you can take immediately to get you on your way from where you are now to your dream house. You can register at the link in my bio. Sweet dreams, everyone.